Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring you the gospel of Gamecocks every single day, y'all, every single day. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. I want to thank everyone for chiming in. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I want to thank everyone for the love of this program, Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I want to thank all the members. I want to thank all the day ones who've been rocking me since the beginning when I didn't know what I was doing. If you want to become a member of the Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will movement, just go to my YouTube channel homepage, follow the instructions, and join. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at Gamecocks Talk. Follow me on Instagram at Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. And you can find me wherever you get your podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all those different ways to continue to get the best Gamecock women's basketball coverage anywhere. We got a good one today, y'all. I said we got a good one today, y'all. We're talking more recruiting. And yesterday evening, Lauren Jacobs, the fast rising in-state guard, officially received a South Carolina women's basketball offer. Three-time national champions from the one and only, the Dawn Staley. Lauren Jacobs. Who is Lauren Jacobs? Some of y'all might question who she is. Well, she's from Heathwood Hall, 5'9" guard. Heathwood Hall. Go back into your memory banks. And there was another player who was pretty good who went to Heathwood Hall. She was pretty good. That player, ended up being a national champion. That player ended up being MVP 2 times in the WNBA. That player won multiple defensive awards in WNBA and in college. That player has won chips at every level. That player is one Adhel Wilson. Yeah, Lauren Jacobs is from Heathwood Hall. Plays on Adhel Wilson's AU team. The head coach of Heathwood Hall also played for the University of South Carolina women's basketball team. Okay, so there's a lot of stars that are lining up for this young queen. A lot of stars lining up for her. And if we're talking about this young lady, let's see her up close and personal, the one and only Lauren. What you see in Lauren Jacobs is a player who's a 4-star recruit. She's currently ranked 89th in the class of 2025. Now, some folks will be saying, hold on. South Carolina does not recruit players on the lower tier of the top 100. Well, I'm telling you this right here. She is fast rising. She is moving on like a bullet, and expect the rating and the ranking to increase with this offer from South Carolina. Last season, she averaged 32 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. 5'9" combo guard. Okay, and she's special. Can I say that? She's special. She has offers from a gluttony of Power 5 schools. We talking about Virginia Tech. We talking about Florida, Georgia, Mississippi State, Clemson, Ole Miss, Penn State, Wake Forest, Marshall, Davidson, George Washington, Marquette, Florida Atlantic. So many different basketball teams. But now for the University of South Carolina Gamecock women's basketball, three-time national champions. So what does that mean for South Carolina now? What does that mean when this offer was given to this young lady? What does that mean? Well, this is the first in-state offer to a player in the class of 2025. First one. Now, we've offered multiple players from various places in the country, but this is the first one from in-state. Now, we obviously have a wonderful track record under Dawn Staley in keeping ingrained talent home. We can talk about Talaysia Cooper. We can talk about A'ja Wilson. We can talk about Lena Coates. We can talk about MiLaysia Fulwiley. We can talk about so many different players who were wonderful, amazing players. Ashlyn Watkins. And this player in Lauren Jacobs is another one to keep at home. Mark it down. She's a Gamecock. She's a Gamecock. I'm saying August 21st, 2024. She is a Gamecock. She's going to be a Gamecock. I don't see any way in the world that this young lady is going to go to any other school other than South Carolina. I believe she was waiting on an offer from South Carolina. I believe she got that offer from South Carolina. I believe she coming from A'ja Wilson's school. I believe playing for a coach who played at South Carolina. I believe all the stars are aligned for her to be a Gamecock. I don't see no way she goes through any other school other than South Kakalaki. Facts. Numbers wise, because we got to look at the numbers. We have to look at the numbers. Numbers wise, this will fill a need with the loss of Te-Hina Paopao going to the W in the spring. Okay. And also shout out to Te-Hina Paopao. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday. Lauren would also not be thrust into a situation where she has to play because of the levels that South Carolina has in regards to their players. So a player like Lauren Jacobs, I mean, let's be real. Let's keep it real. She's in 25 to 2026 season. Next season, not this upcoming season, next season, she will learn behind Raven Johnson. She will learn behind MiLaysia Fulwiley. She will learn behind Tessa Johnson. She will learn behind Maddy McDaniel. It's no a push. It's no like, okay, she has to play. No need for that in 2025, 2026 season. No need for that. Because we already have 4 players who happen to be all 5-star recruits that would be ahead of her. And then you're talking about the 2026, 2027 season, when she's a sophomore, she'll be added to the rotation. Because when she's a sophomore, you're talking about MiLaysia Fulwiley. MiLaysia Fulwiley would be a senior. Tessa would be a senior. Matter would be a sophomore. So you move that on. You move that on, and you say, okay, let's rock. Let's rock. And after Raven is gone, after the dust is settled, then we look at a Maddy as that potential starting point guard with MiLaysia at the 2, with Tessa filling up at the 3, and then Lauren coming in at her own pace. Possible starter. 27, 28, possible starter. We don't know how recruiting going to continue on, but I would envision in her junior year starting, much like Bree did, much like Sania Feagin started getting her burn. That's what I see. I think that she's going to continue to make the ESPN hoop girls, rankings, go think a little bit. Go think a little bit. Because this summer, she balled. I mean, 32 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. I mean, 4 steals, 2 assists, should I say, is wonderful basketball. It's wonderful basketball. But where does Carolina stand right now, today, if I say that we're going to get Lauren Jacobs? Where do we stand in terms of recruiting? Lauren Jacobs, I believe, will be the first one to commit to the Gamecocks. When it will happen, I don't know, but she's going to be the first one. And we have to push really hard for the services of Agot Maker. We have to. She's number 6 ranked recruit. And she's a wing. And we need her numbers wise to fill the number of Bree Hall. Because after the season, Bree's gone, right? So we need a number. And not only she's a number, she's a baller. Top 6 in the country. We need a Agot Maker. And a player that I want, that we need to push extra hard for, is a player in Jailya Davis. Oh, yeah. Jailya Davis. And you're 16th in the country. Numbers wise, she's 6'2". Let's say that right there. She's 6'2". Well, we got Feagin leaving, right? Feagin's going on after this senior season, which I believe she's going to have a great senior season. Let's make that be clear. First off, Sania Feagin is going to ball out this year, but Davis, 16th ranked recruit, but we got some ground to make up. We have some ground to make up for this young lady because she is charging hard at Kansas and Oklahoma because this is a Midwest girl. But I want her in this basketball team. Make no mistake about that for sure. And if we're able to get the service of a Agot Maker at 6, and you got Davis at 16th, and you have a player who's fast rising in Lauren Jacobs, combo guard. Some folks saying a point guard. I don't believe she's a point guard. I believe she's a combo guard. 89. What if she continues to rise and she gets top 50, top 40? The sky's the limit for this young lady, I believe, this upcoming season. We need these 3 players at this point right now, because recruiting is heating up for South Carolina. It's heating up for women's college basketball in general. I expect Jazzy Davison to soon make her commitment to UCLA known. I expect that. I expect Emily Skinner to make her commitment to Iowa, another point guard. Emily Skinner, who is the 9th ranked player in the class of 2025, another point guard. And Iowa has been recruiting pretty good. And this player would definitely add to the mix of trying to get Iowa, keep Iowa on the same somewhat wavelength with Caitlin Clark moving on. But the number 9th ranked player, the number 3rd ranked player, I believe, will be committing soon. And multiple other players is already committed to their various different schools. And, players are going to be making their official visits. The recruiting guru from LSU said, yeah, something's going to happen today. You're like, somebody's going to commit to LSU today. Will it be MiLaysia Johnson? Will it be her who's fighting with Kentucky and LSU? That would be a game changer for LSU. It would. A lot of things are going to start happening soon in terms of recruiting. And get all your information from Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. This includes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. You're now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will.